This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi everyone, I'm Lanice Lagan with your Fox 10 News Now update. Election workers in key battlegrounds are pressing forward with vote counting days after the election. Democrat Joe Biden is urging patience while President Trump is pursuing legal options, insisting the processing of ballots should be stopped. Biden appears to be pushing closer to winning the presidency, while the president's path to re-election has become narrow, though still possible.
We are extending our statewide mask order through Friday, December 11.
All right, there you have it. Alabama's mask mandate extended for another month. The governor holding a news conference today talking about the current standing of the coronavirus in the state. While she says it's imperative to keep wearing masks, she is also releasing some of the COVID-19 restrictions in place. Occupancy rates will be removed from gyms, fitness centers, and entertainment venues. Social distancing rules relaxed for businesses like barbershops, spas, and restaurants, so long as partitions remain in place. In Mobile, a murder defendant in a 40-year-old murder case is facing a retrial after the first one ended in a hung jury. That was earlier this year, just before the COVID-19 pandemic, and the pandemic is making it harder to schedule a new trial. The judge in the case says he hopes to try the case in March or April.
Both parties wants to have it set as soon as possible. The COVID epidemic has certainly impacted the ability to have jurors down here and to conduct trials, so yes, it's difficult in scheduling.
Yeah, and the defendant in this cold case here is Alvin Ray Allen, accused in the rape and murder of a 19-year-old back in 1980. The first jury could not reach a verdict in the case. The case has been set for a status hearing, and that'll be in February. Some school closings now to mention in the wake of Hurricane Zeta. The following Mobile County Public Schools still closed until Monday: Calcidever Elementary School, Centronel High School, Lott Middle School, McDavid Jones Elementary School, and North Mobile K through 8. Now, the superintendent, Cresswell Threadgill, saying the continued power outages and repairs are what's keeping the schools closed. And you know, public schools in Clark and Washington counties are also closed for the remainder of the week. Administrators say it's to give crews more time to make sure all the power outages have been restored, as well as clear debris from school routes. We are hearing that class resumes on Monday, November 9th. Well, here's a question for you. Are you excited to kick off the holidays? If so, the Christmas Jubilee at the Convention Center in downtown Mobile is the perfect place to start. The Junior League of Mobile's annual holiday market is always a hit. You can find all kinds of gifts there for men, women, and children. An opportunity to check off some of those names on your holiday shopping list. More than 100 vendors, by the way, set up inside the Convention Center. It is next weekend, November 13th through the 15th. The tickets are $10 ahead of time, $12 a day of. For more information, you can head to juniorleaguemobile.org.
Well, it's another week and another tropical system to track here across the Gulf Coast as we're taking a look at what's going on down in the Caribbean Sea. We have Ada, which is really more over Honduras. You see the clouds here. That's on the far eastern flank of the system. It's pretty elongated, and it's been spending some quality time over the mountainous areas of central Honduras. It's near San Pedro Sula now, and the motion is north-northwest at 8. So ultimately, this thing's going to come back out over the Caribbean Sea. Pressure's up to 1,005 millibars. It's really barely a tropical system, but we think it will regenerate into a tropical storm late this week and into the weekend. The forecast track as a trough swings across the Gulf will be generally northeastward, but once it gets towards central Cuba over the weekend, it may reverse course and head into the southern Gulf of Mexico. There is a lot of uncertainty in the long range track. The water temperatures in the northern Gulf have cooled substantially in the wake of Zeta, and now that we're getting later into the calendar year, but we'll watch this, which really may be more of a hybrid system in the lower Gulf early next week. Some of the models suggest South Florida. Other models do drift it over into the central or eastern Gulf of Mexico. This evening, if you're headed out across the area, this is what we're expecting. Temperatures in the lower 60s. It will be a quiet evening with a few scattered clouds. Looking at our forecast for tomorrow, we get up into the middle 70s. And then in our long range forecast, no sign of any trouble from Ada, just watching it and seeing a pretty quiet weather pattern. Temperatures may trend a little above average as we head into the first part of next week. Overnight lows will be a little milder as well, into the middle 60s. And if we see any showers this weekend, Saturday is our best chance with a few spotty light showers expected. Rain chances return again middle of the week next week with a weak front expected in the region by Thursday. Thanks for watching us here on Fox 10.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.